That may be a too much, little too much light. um, I'll just move this back. I guess that'll work. I'll just be right there. Yeah, that'll just work. Okay, I we can brighten that a little bit more. Yep, that's pretty much fine. It just it has no in between, I tell you. Let me see if everything's correct. All right, everything should be all good. All right. All right. Everything should be all good. All good indeed. All right. All right. So, welcome back. It's been a little bit. Actually, I am looking brighter than Sire. No, it's pretty much fine. Um, you really need to see the notifications on this side. I could move the camera. I think it's a problem for now. We'll see how it goes. But welcome back. It's been a little bit. Um, it probably won't happen too much like that, but got held up a little bit, and just pretty much got just was chilling most of the time. I didn't really play too much because I play vice versa or on anything on PC Remnant because and which we will be playing Remnant later on. We're gonna probably stream Genshin a little bit because Fontaine's update isn't out, and what I'm gonna do is um, it's gonna be this week. We're gonna play Fontaine's update. I think it's supposed to come out later on tonight or tomorrow. But either way, it's gonna be like at 12 o'clock or reset. Um, that's how they mostly do. Gotcha games are weird with their times because they'll tell you, yeah, it's this date, and then the date is literally the next day at this other time. Like Dokkan, they be like, oh yeah, it comes out on August 12th. August 12th, but it just said it hit 12 o'clock, and it has to be now at 3 o'clock since your time zone. So, so timing is weird. Um, but yeah, we're just gonna do some stuff. Since we last were on, let me go. Um, where is? I got a good amount of characters. Yeah, so you can see I've gotten her. Um, it didn't take long, but Genshin has this thing where items like you have
Okay.
to use this sensor to find these items, and I'm like, please just give me the sensor. I don't mind if I gotta find 2 times more items. Just give me the sensor automatically so I can go ahead and just find them, and I have to go on a search of self advice just to figure out
How did I
and
do that?
find all these tickets. I would love just to, chill out and just find them if they're all scattered. I think the other one was like that. They would tell you your vicinity, but Genshin is not very consistent of or any gacha game, but like how grindish the game or grindish the game and the events are. But other than that, where oh yeah, here not story. Yeah, right here. I can send him. Hmm. No, we'll leave him alone for now. But we can.
Psst, come on. Let's sneak off on an adventure.
There we go. We got that. Last time we just did the events, but I just went back as I said and did a lot of busy work and got this. And I got Layla, I think her name is. I can't see her for yeah, Lila. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some of the story. Um, that there it goes. So impact servers will be down for maintenance in about. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? They are recording the time. That is crazy. I didn't plan that out. So we're gonna have a very short stream. Okay. Uh, we're gonna do as much as we can, as fast as we can. I did not know that, but it's uh when we come back, I'll have all the other story quests down, and mostly I would like kind of show some of the story or like start from the beginning, but with a game like Genshin, you can't really start from the from the start of the story if you have an account already, and it's like going through that again. Like look at this, like look at this, look at this world, look at this. This is over years, and they still got more years to go. Like literally over here, and then we go over here, all the way over here. Yeah, Eh, it's but we're gonna try to do as much as we can before we get inevitably kicked out. So um, we're gonna go Port Ormos, see what they're talking about. I did not know they were update. So they keep their promises. I think because I looked it up and they said around
Follow me.
6. So I was like, they couldn't do it around 6. And then sure enough, they're doing it around 6. Yeah, I'm very surprised. It's a weird time, I won't lie. But I think they're gonna be in maintenance for a good bit, a good bit. Mostly because this is like every like new place is a big update. Sumeru, I think they took like 18 hours to update. I can't don't quote me, but I think they took a long time. And when it came out, it was just the biggest update. Now, I wouldn't say biggest update. The land was different from any we've seen.
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Sure.
Asking. Do you need something from us?
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
What?
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well,
Uh,
we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on a whim.
uh,
So,
yeah.
what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Fair.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him.
What?
Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
You got straight finessed. Ah, I'm gonna have to pay him. I don't see any fairies. And there's really nobody with white hair around here. Everybody has brown hair. Oh gosh. Let me see this letter.
Of course, here it is. All yours.
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
Sure. It's been a while. How you been? I heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Olmos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by the Jaffer Tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusted buddy, Kaya.
Kaya, huh? So he's here in Sumeru.
Sure.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well.
No. Lying. Thievery. Trickery. This man has tricked us like 3 times and has been lying to us for a while. Like he's like, yeah, I'm just, ordinary night. Cap? This definitely is Kaya style. I don't know.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us.
I don't think that's the case.
He's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
It don't really matter too
Right.
much.
It's always nice to see old friends.
Yeah.
The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
Sure. Yeah, but when I come back, we should have all this story. We're just gonna do a little bit of taste because I did not know the update was happening, so that is my bad. But we're about to do some other stuff anyway, so I was not very vocal with that. All right, all right. I can't, like a lot of stuff is on the side, but don't worry. Listen, it's like a problem. Either that or I'll move it, but I'll just do this because the time-based things are like, just let me go to the event, please, please. I can't remember what they asked. I think 622. That'll work. Oh, so yeah, 16. Okay. All right. There we go. Me and my omniscient, omnipotent time abilities. All right.
Kaya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
Talk to the bartender if you want a drink.
Wind rises.
Wait. Why do I have a water ability? Oh, it went away.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Dude. This man, Kai is sus, man. This is the same guy who literally threatened two dudes two dudes be like, I need y'all to stop fighting. Come over here. Come over here. Give them the pep talk of their life. Terrified. Sure.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented.
The light just really just turned back on.
That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain!
Oh? What makes you say that? Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
On the sly ones. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? What? I just came here on the sly once. Okay.
And?
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Okay. Now, this probably already happened, but like we already know that Genshin community was like, I guess Kaya could be for Kaguya. They were like, we're tired of y'all saying this. Well, he'll just say it. They even put in a story just to. He's in Kaguya. He's from Conria. Like, descendants are not descendants. Ancestors are from Conria, so
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young.
desolate.
My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive, as well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss. Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
You just not gonna introduce yourself? Just like, yeah. Can we get your best drink? Who are you? Don't worry about it. I have money. Yeah, yeah. This money. Yeah. Just go ahead and give
Ah,
me that
you've
drink.
decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted, Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
What?
Huh?
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Do you
Hey,
think?
hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
To be perfectly honest, even as we started out, with it's gonna pop up 20 minutes. They have said, uh, the sister has said, or brother, vice versa, depending on the playthrough, that will be hoodwinked, tricked. So I would put past Kaya,
Either
but I'm just gonna
way,
say I trust you.
looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
Dude, Kaya's so petty. He's so petty, bro.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
Yeah.
Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
Wait. So does that mean? I don't know.
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No.
Yeah.
Now is not the time.
No. Now it's not the time. Okay. You good? I'm sorry.
No, it's just, I'm still waiting for my drink.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously?
Should I adjust the shipping schedule?
Now I would go for now. I will set this since we don't have a lot of time, and it's gonna bring up 20 minutes in a minute. Um, I will say, hold up, wait. While we talk about this, I will try a trick I heard about doing this flying. So, um, but for yeah. But going from there, we'll see if I'll probably look it up. Yeah, it's brought up. Um, we'll see if we will do the story. We'll do a little summon too. Um, before. Okay, never mind. We will not do a summon. Um, but from here, we'll see if I'll see because like the story with dance of all that is pretty much it's not too much to the story, but this is different. It has to deal with Kai and all that. So what we'll do, um, probably on Thursday, um, because the update is gonna come out tonight, um, and I'm pretty sure they won't be done in like an hour. It's probably gonna take a while. So and also other places are getting the update at different times. So I do surmount that it's gonna take a while. But yeah, I think some get like a day later. Um, but we're gonna do it on Thursday, and either I'm going to play the story up until we have no story. Actually, I say that, and the update's gonna come out. Well, yeah, you know what we'll do? What we'll do? We will, we will play just the update. Like, pretty much, Sumer has
There's no
been
need
out
to
this long.
exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Shut the hell up. With your grimace. Shut up. I don't want to hear Raiji or Wander. Shut the hell up. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're probably just gonna play the update story, just because that story is gonna be like how they did Sumeru. The story was it was pretty long when you look at it to start it off. Um, so we're probably just gonna I'm just gonna probably just go through the story, and then which it won't probably won't take long because they added a little bit to other new characters and all that. But we'll go through there and then we'll come back and just do the update. Um, but other than that, that's probably it for the stream. Since the game's gonna update in 20 minutes. That is my bad. That's my B. I did not know that. I should have took it at the game's value because the game literally said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do it at 6 or around that." But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a stream for that. We're probably gonna do that pretty much all day, and then not all day. We'll do a little bit up until the story like ends, because I'm pretty sure I can get through the story real quick. Um, but we'll do that, and then we'll play the update, and then probably later on we'll do some. I'll probably do Genshin a little bit earlier than I did this time around, and then Remnant right after. Just to try to finish that game up. I'm getting closer to the campaign kind of stuff, like ending. And if you want me to,
All smugglers are rotten to the core. Bringing top-to-bottom reform to our foreign trade sector is exceptionally difficult.
all right, give me
There's no
one
such thing as
second.
pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
All right, that I think somebody came in the house. Is whatever. Um, but that's pretty much it. We'll just do the update and then we'll get that done. Other than that, that's pretty much it. See you at the next stream.
All smugglers are...
Uh, Bye. We'll see you at the next stream.